Recently, the Commissioner of Environment in Lagos State, Honorable Tokunbo Wahab, declared that crossing the highways in Lagos State had become an offense. He added that officials of the Lagos Environmental Services, popularly referred to as KAI, and other agencies of the government had been mandated to arrest anyone violating the law. According to the Honorable Commissioner, the government had invested so much in the provision of infrastructure to raise the crossing of the highways by the residents, and that it was suicidal for some residents to choose to risk their lives running across the highways. He therefore advised the residents of the state to make use of the pedestrian bridges that had been provided by the government. Prior to this directive, it will be observed in various parts of the state that it had become a norm for residents to cross the highway at the utmost risk of their lives, despite the threats of successive governments to prosecute the offenders. Following the directive, it would appear that the directive had recorded major success, as an overwhelming number of residents had begun to comply with the new directive. In various parts of the state that the summit crew covered, we could observe that residents had begun to use the bridges as against running across the highways. In an interview, majority of the respondents commended the government for enforcing the use of pedestrian bridges, claiming that it's in the best interest of Lagosians. Corroborating the necessity of using the pedestrian bridges, a resident said he was an eyewitness to a major fatality arising from shunning of the pedestrian bridge by a resident of Lagos State, and he submitted that the incident should be a major lesson to disobedience to government directives.
I saw something yesterday. Me and one guy, even though there was one police tell us, say, Oga, don't cross on the express. Climb the bridge. I accepted it. The man watched the police. I said, after the police left that place, the guy crossed the road and motor hit him and he dead. Immediately I got to the other side, I was surprised. I saw people they are gathering to looking at guy. Unfortunately, when I come back to come and look, is the one they see me and him as the police warned us that you know cross express. She refused to listen. That is why when they tell the people that you know cross express, is the government will tell us they should know cross express. They save our life.
Very good, protecting our lives. The government cares for us. That's why it's telling us to be crossing the bridge, so that we don't lose our life. It's for our own benefit. That's Nigerians for you. That's Nigerians. And even people, human beings. So that's why we are even against God sometimes. So we can't be perfect. Anybody that is caught, they can be made liable to pay the penalty.
Some had, however, admitted that if it had not been enforced, they would always prefer to cross the highway. In the same vein, some respondents had confessed that the presence of the environmental officers was responsible for their compliance.
To be sincere with you, I will have crossed. In fact, in the morning when I was coming, I wanted to have crossed the first lane. Oh, I don't know, so you people, you are here, oh my God. And the man said, you better be aware because the fine is 50,000. I said, oh, I beg, let me trek. You know, trekking, we look at it that it's more painful and taking more time. But in fact, the truth of it is that you are doing more exercise as it enable man or you to be more fit and proper to walk fitly. So if they are not there, I will cross it.
To be honest with you, if it's not enforced, I wouldn't have been climbed the bridge. All right? But a lot of things are wrong in Nigeria because even our leaders, they are not keeping to laws. So when the head is bad, the rest of the body will also be bad. So let's say our leaders should start from our leaders, obeying the laws, the rules of Nigeria. Then you see the rest of Nigerians following and obeying the rules.
It's for our own good.
compared to the life that is being lost for the past 3-6 months with the safety of what is going on now. Just imagine you that you've not seen food to eat. Now paying 50,000 before you crossing, like common sense should tell you. You've not seen food to eat and you're crossing and the fine is 50,000. Then I believe there should be a foundational problem wrong with that person. But kudos to the government, but I just believe they could do better than this.
As soon as the environmental officers closed from work, it was observed that many pedestrians went back to their old practice of crossing the highways. A couple of people reacted by saying that even though they applauded the move by government to criminalize the crossing of highways, it was also incumbent on the government to make use of pedestrian bridges seamless and comfortable, particularly for the elderly and the physically challenged.
Because of my age, I feel the pains, but it's not that it's not bad because government is just trying to save our life. And if we look around now, our people don't even like to climb the bridge, but government spend a lot of money to build this bridge just to save our life. So I believe it's good for us. The bridge is good for us. But if not for the old people like me, because I'm over 60, I'm feeling the pains, rheumatism or whatever they call it.
In this Nigeria today, not everybody will have the strength to climb this bridge, but for safety is guaranteed. But also, Nigeria, they're hungry. Not everybody will climb this bridge.
One's leg gets stretched, and even this is a bit exhausting, but it is worth doing instead of taking the risk of crossing the express. It is far easier and far more secure taking the pedestrian bridge. So the experience is worthwhile. They have done a good one by building the pedestrian bridge. There are several express that is very busy that don't have this pedestrian bridge to help the masses to navigate their way across the road. So my advice to them is to locate such areas and build more of this kind of pedestrian bridge for barrow pushers and for pedestrians to use. You can see this pedestrian bridge is well built for both barrow pushers and the members of the public to use. So if they can replicate it, road accidents will be reduced and the risk of people, crossing the express will reduce.
Apart from making use of the bridge in the morning and in the evening due to what is going on in Nigeria, collecting people's bags and phone and all those things, which has been happening now since people started using the bridge. But I just feel security is everybody's business. So first secure yourself first. So those are the things I just observe. Apart from all those people snatching phones and bag in the morning and late at the night, in helping us, more of publicity. So to me again, it's something if they could help me work on, the so-called Kai. It's something they could tell these people not to cross, but they will allow them to cross first before picking them just to get money from them. That's bad.
It's a month already after the new directive, and one can say that the compliance rate is high due to the presence of the law enforcement team. What is not certain is how well Lagosians will continue to comply with the rule after the officers may have been withdrawn or reassigned to other areas. Some respondents opined that the sustainability of culture of using the pedestrian bridges is dependent on the seriousness of the government and the necessity of continuous sensitization and enforcement of the directive.
Well, no, they should keep on publicizing it. Let people know. You understand? Engaging the people on it every day, because people need to be reminded. As human beings we are, or might even want to do it on our own. Let them keep on reminding the people of the dangers of crossing the road. So reminding people all the time is very, very important through the media and other forms of information.
Before now, I usually tell my siblings, everybody, even when they are coming from east, I say, take the pedestrian bridge. There is the MRS filling station. always take the pedestrian bridge, I ring it like bell to their ear. So that is how I've been doing. I don't even know that there is sky except now that you say it. So,
ìyẹn ayé àtijọ́ nìyẹn kò sí yẹn mọ́ lórí bridge gbogbo orí bridge ló ti wà well okay so èyí tí ò wà well okay gan ti fọ́ mọ́ débi pé kò sórí bridge tó ní ẹni iṣu pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́mọtadé I'm so total sure of that. téèyàn bá ń sọdá títì kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa mọ́tò lè gbàyàn ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá sọdá títì at least téèyàn bá gun bridge yẹn ti mọ̀ pé yes at least kò sí tó lè ṣèyàn téèyàn bá gun bridge yẹn.
Well, it's a good one for me. It really helped individual to save their life and a lot of things. So to me, I just feel everybody should key into it, and the government should try and fix the other bridge. There's nothing to write about.
For now, God is told the light is on, but I think you don't open that bridge now. There's no light. May they bring the light back. No light for years. Sometimes they rub for that on top of the bridge, and we get government for year. May them bring the light back. All the light going, they walk go. They open only once. After that, they open at the bridge. No light again. The traffic no day again because of the bridge. May them bring lights for us.
If you take no time, I was just beside the bridge at the other cross. I saw a woman cross whereby the government officials apprehend both by using barefoot, whereby they say they will take them to the office. So we don't know if the government is taking it serious. It's until we see massive action on it, because they are intent of saving of life, so there should be action put in place while saving lives. We're going to reduce the cost of accidents, and again, is safety courses, because you using the bridge to cross it will give you more confidence while crossing, because why there won't be traffic, there won't be hold up, there won't be like running or car is coming, or whereby you'll be risking your own life.
Following the ongoing efforts of the Sanwo-Olu administration to stamp out this menace of the crossing of highways, it appears that residents may have no choice than to key into this new directive. Time will tell.